Good morning. I call to order the meeting of the Philadelphia City Commissioners Board of Elections for Wednesday, April 24, 2024. This meeting is in compliance under the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act. The Philadelphia City Commissioners are a three-member bipartisan board of elected officials in charge of elections and voter registrations for the County of Philadelphia. Each commissioner is elected to serve a four-year term that coincides with the municipal election cycle for mayor and city council. The commissioners set and enforce departmental policies to administer voter registration and conduct elections in accordance with federal and state voter registration election laws. The city commissioners were created by the Pennsylvania Assembly in 1711 with a focus on taxation and held various regulatory powers throughout the centuries. The commissioners started maintaining voter lists in 1799 and took on more election-related responsibilities, but didn't emerge in its current form until the adoption of the Philadelphia Home Rule Charter in 1951. We will start off with public comments. Before beginning their comments, commenters shall state where they live or if they are not a resident of Philadelphia and that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer. Public comment is not an opportunity for dialogue or Q&A. It is public comment, a chance for you to tell us what you think. Each speaker will have 2 minutes to speak. However, I may extend the time at my discretion. Public comment must concern matters on today's meeting agenda. Finally, it is my responsibility to preserve the order and decorum of the meetings. As such, profane, slanderous, discriminatory, or personal attacks will not be tolerated. If you wish to make a public objection to a perceived sunshine violation, please raise your hand and I will recognize you. Outbursts will not be tolerated. Anyone wishing to offer public comment, please step forward. Hearing none, we will now move to old business. Okay, Secretary, what about the email comments? What about the email comments? Oh. We will now long night. We will now move to a report for the Secretary for email public comments. Secretary Bluestein, are there any email public comments?
There were no public comments emailed by 9:45 a.m.
Thank you. We will now proceed to old business. We have a report from our Directors of Elections, Administration, and Operations, which will be reported by Joseph Lynch and Stephanie Reid.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, John.
I just wanted to comment on yesterday. I think it went pretty smooth. We had a few hiccups in the morning. That happens every election, and they were handled pretty quickly. But the most thing I want to say is thanks to all departments, all the divisions within the department, supervisors and employees. We had a few logistical changes, and they adapted to them, and it ran really well. So, and we're ahead of the game as we speak now. Everything is on location and under one roof, and it's here at 11311 Roosevelt Boulevard. That's all I have, but I want to thank all the employees and supervisors and all three commissioners for your support. Thank you.
Hey, Joe, real quick, when you say everything's under one roof, what does that mean?
Yes, so the election material boxes, the poll pads, everything's coming here now. So there's nothing left at Delaware and Spring Garden.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Joe. I don't have a whole lot to add. Joe said most of what I would say, but I do want to echo my deep appreciation for all of the staff here, the commissioners' offices, their deputies, and all of their staff who were so supportive. I also just want to mention a couple of city departments and agencies that were really, really helpful, and we can't do it without them. I would mention the mayor's office, the managing director's office, police, fire, sheriff's office, OEM, and the law department, fleet management. I shouldn't have closed my computer. I had a list. If I forgot someone, please know our deepest gratitude, because it really is an effort across all city departments, and we cannot do it alone. So we really appreciate that. And to our staff who were here hours yesterday, some overnight, some still here from yesterday morning, it really has been humbling and incredible to see the dedication of our staff and how everyone came together. And I have so much faith in what everyone's going to be able to do in November. So thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner, Vice Chair Deeley, do you have any questions?
I do not, Chairman.
Secretary Bluestein, do you have any questions?
Thank you, Chairman. I just wanted to add our thanks to Joe and Stephanie. You know, they thanked everyone else, including the commissioners, and I think they also deserve a round of thanks for the work that they've done over the last 3 to 4 months getting us ready for this primary. So thank you both.
Thank you. I appreciate you as well. We will now proceed to new business. Secretary Bluestein, please put forth your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Per the recommendation of professional staff, I move to hire Cheyanne DeLawrence in the position of lead GIS analyst.
Second. Vice Chair Deeley, do you have any questions for this motion before we vote?
I do not.
Secretary Bluestein, do you have anything you want to say before you vote?
No, thank you, sir.
Okay. Please call the roll.
Vice Chair Deeley.
Abstain.
I vote aye. Chairman Sabir.
Aye. The motion passes. Vice Chair Deeley, do you have any other business to be raised at this meeting?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I also would like to thank the staff once again for showing out and showing up. It's a tough day. It's always a tough day, and it doesn't go unrecognized. Thank you very much.
Secretary Bluestein, do you have any business to be raised at this meeting?
I just want to say congratulations on your first election as chairman. It was very successful, and thank you again to everyone.
I guess I would like to thank our thousands of poll workers for their tireless dedication and staff. You are all the backbone of our elections. We thank you, and we look forward to having you back in November. And I would also like to say to the state legislator that whenever there's a holiday, that we need to get the election date moved. It shouldn't be a holiday. The other potential date other than Passover was on the Eid. So we're asking our legislators to get the dates right for election. And also, we're going to need pre-canvassing. If you're going to want to have the election results done faster, you definitely need pre-canvassing and a lot of other recommendations that election officials across our state have. But again, remember Philadelphia, the more we vote, the more we get, and we definitely look forward to doing this again in November. Having no other business, please call the roll.
Vice Chair Deeley.
Aye.
I vote aye. Chairman Sabir.
Aye. Today's meeting is adjourned.